Please go on mute others. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so you know how to install this one Oracle VirtualBox. After installation, just you could see the icon from your desktop. If you are not able to see this icon, just in search menu, you can search Oracle's. You can see when you search with keyword Oracle VM VirtualBox, just open that one application. So here you can create a new virtual machine. Yesterday we created a virtual machine and assign the memory hard disk. Okay, let's quickly go to create virtual machine. Suppose Postgres 3. Okay, so location I can keep all the virtual machines in the D drive VB folder. Yes, this is for Linux. This is for 64-bit. Click on next. You can see the folder already existing. So you can change the name. The mission name is already existing. So you can change the name. Click on next. You can change you can assign the memory 3024 3GB. Create. Click on next. Click on next. Here you can assign the hard disk storage for this virtual machine 100 GB. Okay, the configuration file will be created under DB VB folder, Postgres for folder. Create. The virtual machine is created. After created virtual machine, then go to the settings. You have to make some changes in the system. You have to change the pointing device. Okay, USB multi-touch tablet in the display. Storage, you can assign the Linux software. Click on plus symbol, click on add. You can choose your software where it has. I kept the software inside this folder. Choose the 6.9 version, click on open, choose disk. Yes, the software will be attached. This software file will be existing. F drive, Oracle Linux softwares folder. Yes, after that go to the network. Here you can choose the bridged adapter. These are the changes we have to made after creating virtual machine. Any queries till now we completed yesterday itself. There is a record also I shared yesterday in the group. If anyone not in the group, let me know. I will add. Okay. So after creating virtual machine, then we have to start the virtual machine. Now we are ready to start Linux installation. We already attached the OS software. So now click on the start. How to start the virtual machine? Click on start. If it is running, how to start? Here you can see there is a start button. There is a close, directly close, or you can start. So left side you can choose the right virtual machine. Which one you are going to start? Click on start. So now I am going to starting the virtual machine. So this virtual machine attached to Linux software. So it is booting. You can say just select start. So now started Oracle Linux installation. You can say welcome to Oracle Linux server 6.9 version only. We downloaded 6.9, attached 6.9 software. So press tab to edit option, automatic boot in 46 seconds. If you don't want to wait this much seconds, click on enter. It's automatically boot. I pressed enter. Yes, it started booting. You can say here to begin testing the media before installation, press OK. So you can skip this step. Okay, you can follow this document. Okay, all the steps are there. You can see MS Word document. So click on start. Okay, so you can see press enter. Yes, press a tab. When you click on press tab, it's going to skip the option. Here you need to press tab. You can see before that you can read. Press the tab key to move focus to the skip key. Then press the enter key to continue. Yes. Okay. So after that, you can say just I am going to pressing the tab from keyboard. Yes. Now it's pointing to skip. Click on enter. Means I am skipping that step. After again, yes, it's going to take the next step. Just follow this document under this record. Okay. So you can say, so after that, click on next. Select the click on next. This screen will appear. You can see Oracle Linux 6. Click on next. So it will choose the automatically selected language. Which language it has to pick the while installation. It's automatically selected English. So choose default. Select next only. Yes, in English, US English only. Select next again. So it's default selected basic storage devices. Yes, we also choose default. Just click on next. That's it. You can see here you can keep discard any data. Whatever we selected, how much we given 100 GB. The 100 GB is going to format the 100 GB disk, hard disk, whatever we assigned capacity for this virtual machine, it's going to format. While formatting, is there any data? It's asking to keep data or discard data. I don't have any data. I have to click yes, discard any data. Yes. So each and every virtual machine, we have to give the name of the virtual machine. So while creating virtual machine, what name we given? Postgres 4. So same thing we can provide. So you can say localhost.local domain means this is the host name, this is the domain name. Like this, we can provide Postgres 4.oracle.com. This is the domain name. This is the host name, host or server name or mission name. Like this, you can give any name, but whatever the virtual machine, while creating virtual machine, what name you provided, the same name you can give, postgres4.oracle.com. So after that, we have to configure network on this machine. For each and every mission, we have to configure network. We have to provide the mission name. We given mission name, yes, with the domain name also. This is the domain name. This is the host name. Click on configure network, yes. You can say select the system Ethernet 0, edit, click on edit, choose connect automatically. You have to select this option. This is the IPv4 address. For each and every mission, there is the IP address is there. The IP address automatically selected. You have to choose automatic method. Yes, it's default selected automatic only. Click on apply. So we have to change the Ethernet system Ethernet card network name EDH0 only. Click on apply. Click on close. Yes. You can see waiting for network manager to activate these devices. EDH0 activated. So click on configure network. Choose this one. Click on edit. Here you can keep this name. You can select this connect automatically. Click on apply. That's it. It's activated. Now click on next. Here you have to choose the select the city. Default is selected New York, America. So our city is Asia, Kolkata. You have to select this one. Yes. This is the map. So we have to select our Asia, Kolkata. Yes. Click on next. So in Linux, while installation of Linux, they given one user, default user. The username is root account. The username is root account. While installation Linux, by default will get one user. The username is root account. What is the root account? What is the user? Which user default will get in Linux? Root account. The username is root. This is we call as a super user. Super user at OS level. Anyone ask what is the super user at OS level? Linux. Any Linux. Username is root account only. Default they given. We have to provide the password for this root user. The root account is used for administrating the system. If you want to perform administrative activities on the Linux system, we required root user. Default they given. We have to provide the password. We have to set up the password for this root user. What is the password? You can give any password, but the password you have to remember. The password you have to remember. So I am giving password Oracle vocab. Oracle. Yes, I'm maintaining for all the virtual machines. Root password is Oracle only vocabs. We are maintaining standards so that you cannot forget. So Oracle. Same password again. Yes, after provided password for this root user, click on next. The password you entered were different. Please try again. Okay, let me give same password both. Oracle. Yes, same password I given. You have provided weak password. It is based on a dictionary word. So it's saying it's a weak password. I'm saying use anyway. Whatever I provided, I'm saying to system use anyway. Click on use anyway. Yes. Now after that, you have to select create a custom layout. You have to choose. This is the radio buttons. This is the checkbox. This is the radio button. This radio button. Out of this, we have to select any one of. Out of this, we have to select the one only. Any one of these. In checkbox, we can select all the things, but in radio buttons options, we have to select any one of the option only. We cannot select two, more than one. Okay, so we have to select create a custom layout. What is this option? Why? While installation of Windows, we have to create partitions. Here also, we have to create partitions. You can say manually create your own custom layout on the selected device using our partitioning tool. We have to select this one. Click on next. This is the 100 GB we assigned for this virtual machine. Hard disk. This is the storage we assigned. Yes or no? While creating virtual machine, we given 100 GB space hard disk for this virtual machine. This 100 GB I want to partitioning like this. These many partitions required. Slash user one, I can assign 30 GB. Slash boot. This is the default. It's existing. Default one. It's existing. We have to select slash boot. We have to provide the 10 GB space. Slash root account. This is the root mount point. This is the root mount point. This is also default one existing. Default, it's existing. Yes. So select slash. You have to provide the 30 GB. Swap mount point. We have to. This is also existing. This is also existing. We have to provide some memory, some hard disk capacity 10 GB. Slash backup is the optional. This is for optional mount point. Okay. So you can give your name also here. Slash backup. Slash Venkat. Yes, it's taking. Backup means in after that, when you working on database, when you took any backup of database, those backup files I can keep inside this mount point. The relevant mount points, we can give mount point names. Slash user one means whenever installing any Postgres, any database, all the respective data files we can store inside this mount point. This is for it's a booting. While booting operating system, is there any booting related configuration file? It is automatically stored inside this boot. Root mount point, swap mount point. These all are mandatory. This is the optional. We are creating extra. So out of this, how many mount points? 3, 4, 5. Total 100 GB. Total 100 GB. So for this 30 GB left out. For this 10 GB, 30 plus 10, 40. For this 30. Total how much? 70, 80, 100. So 100 GB it's we we partitions like this. If you don't have 100 GB, we have to give less size for this any one of the mount point. So at any cost for all this, if we sum, we calculated its total 100 GB only. So like this, you can give partitions. Okay, let's do partitions. How to create partitions? Click on create. It's a free 100 GB as of now. It's free. It's 100 GB. It's as of now. It's free. So click on create. Again, create partition. Click on create. Then what is the mount point name? You can say /user1. First is the /user1. How much size you are going to give? Suppose 20 GB, 20,000. It's MB. We have to provide given in form of MB only. 20,000 means 20 GB. Okay. Click on OK. So /user1 is created with the size 20 GB. Remaining how much? 82 GB is there. Now as of now free space is 82 GB. This is the user1 mount point got created. If you want to add some space plus user1 only, click on select user1, click on edit. You can increase or decrease. Like this you can edit. Okay. The free space 82 GB. Create another partition, click on create. So slash the another mount point. What is the mount point? Another /boot. This is existing. The existing you have to drop down. This is the drop down. Click on this. Can say these are the default existing mount points. Click on /boot. You can assign 10 GB, 10,000. Click on OK. /boot is created with the size 10 GB. /user1 created with the size 20 GB. As of now, free space is 72 GB. Click on create. Click on create. So next /root mount point. You have to choose existing one. /boot. Choose existing one. Select 20,000. Can see 20,000. Now 50 GB left out. Click on create. Click on create. There is a /backup mount point. So how much you can assign? Suppose 20,000. 1 minute. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so now you can say, so there is a 32 GB left out. Okay, for this we can create swap mount point. You can say, so for swap mount point, you can choose here file system type swap. Okay, how much you can assign? 15 GB, 15,000. Yes. So still we have 17 GB. It's a free space. We can add this 70 GB for user one. For user on 10 GB, I can add, edit. Okay. 30,000, yes. Okay. Still 7 GB is there. 7 GB I can add into root mount point. Okay. So I can give 25,000. Okay. Now these are the partitions. Like this, we can create /boot mount point, /user1, /root mount point. This is the backup. This is the swap mount point. Like this, we can create mount points. Like it's equivalent to partitions drives in Windows environment. Any queries in this? Hello?
So what is the use of slash root and swap?
Slash
Slash file system and the root.
this one.
And yeah, what is the
This
use
is
of
the
this?
root mount point. When you installing, it's automatically installed slash only. System parent root mount. Okay. After next class, we are going to discussing Linux architecture. In that time, you can understand.
Okay.
So the system related files will be stored inside this root mount point. It's a boot means it's a booting related. When you installing operating system, it has to booting the boot related files will be stored inside slash boot. After installing, when you go with inside this, you can see what are the files are there. Okay. Slash backup our mount point, own mount point, like D drive, E drive. You can keep whatever files you want to save inside this, you can keep. Slash h1 also same. D drive, E drive. It's equal to D drive or E drive. Okay. Now click on next. You can see it's partitioning. It's click on format. We divided partitions. After that, it's going to format each and every partition. For partitioning, it's asking write changes to disk. Yes, click on write changes to disk. You can see it's creating partitions and format. Click on next. So here you have to choose the custom now. This is the radio buttons. Choose the custom now. Click on next. Here you have to choose the from left side base system. We have to choose the all the check boxes. You can see. These are the packages. We have to select all the packages. In the left side, you have to select one, and right side, the respective packages we have to select. Servers, we have to select all the things. You can see. These are the packages. When you select, then only those only packages only it's going to install. Web services. What are the, can see? Base system we given, web servers. Base system, we selected all the things. Next one, web servers. Yes, web servers. We selected this one, servers. Next, we can give servers, web services. Web services, you can select all the things. Yes, this is the web services. So servers we selected. Servers we selected all the things. Web services we selected. Next databases. Databases is not required. Next go to system management. You can say system management, select all the things. Yes, next. So virtualization. Yes, select all the things. Okay, desktop, you have to select all the things. Yes, we selected all the things. So these are the things mandatory. We have to select the packages. What are those? Desktop, virtualization, system management, servers, web services, base system. These all the things we have to select the left side one by one. You have to choose right side all the things. Base system, servers, web services, system management, virtualization, desktop. These 6 we have to select left side, right side we have to select all the respective packages. Any doubts in this?
సార్ యాక్చువల్‌గా మనం ఇప్పుడు డేటాబేస్ ఇవ్వలేదు కదా సార్ ఇటు అన్ని ఇచ్చాం గానీ, ఒకవేళ డేటాబేస్ కూడా అలా ఇస్తే ఏమైనా ప్రాబ్లమ్ అవుతదా? లేకపోతే
Nothing. If you want to select all the packages, you can select. Okay, if you select all the things, it will take time to install Oracle Linux. Good question.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. If you select all the things means its packages are more. To install Linux, it takes time. Nothing will be happening if you select more than this also. These are the mandatory things. These are the mandatory. If you want to select other things, you can select one by one. Choose the left side, right side. You can choose left side databases. Click on right side. System management. Go on one by one right side. You can select all the things. There is no problem. Okay. So desktop, this desktop should be select all the things. Virtualization, you have to select all the things. System management, these are the mandatory. Remaining things also you can select if you want. Okay. So click on next. Checking the dependencies to packages selected for installation. It's going to checking is there any dependencies to install whatever we selected packages. It's starting the installation process. You can say how many packages we selected, it's list out here. OS level packages only, these all are. You can say how many packages? 1571. 1571 packages we selected. It's currently it's installed. 25 only completed. Yes. How many completed? It list out. So it takes time, depends on the system configuration. For this virtual machine, if you give 3 GB memory, then it will fast. If system having i5 processor, i7, quickly it's completed Linux installation. If your system is i3 processor, it takes time. My system is, it's i5, it's a Dell Latitude, RAM 16 GB. So that's why its performance is very fast. Within 20 minutes, I can complete Linux installation. If system performance is very slow, sometimes it takes more than 1 hour also. That's why I am preferring Dell Latitude or Lenovo ThinkPad. These two are the business series laptops. We can install Linux within 20 to 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes only. Clear? Any queries? This all the screenshots, all the steps will be there in this Word document, and this video also I will share after this class. So immediately you can install Linux more than 10 times. Then only you make some good handy. Or else again when you start tomorrow, you have many doubts. Today itself you can practice more than 10 times. You can create virtual machine, you can install Linux, then you can remove that one, then again create virtual machine, you can attach the OS, then you can start installation. Like this, you can practice more than 10 times today itself. Linux is required more practice. It's not like Windows. It's very easy, DBA job, but it's required practice. You see, almost 800 packages completed. Like this, we have to see progress here. Okay. So once completed all the packages, the next step would be like this. It's the next screen. Once completed all the packages, 1571 packages, the next screen will be like this. Congratulations, your Oracle Linux server installation is complete. This is other server. I completed all the packages. Because meanwhile, I am showing other virtual machine. It takes time to complete these packages, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Instead of waiting, we have other mission. So in that, the packages will be completed. So the next screen would be like this only. For Oracle Linux server installation complete, yes. It's asking reboot. Please reboot to use the installation system. If you want to use the installation system, it's required. It's asking reboot. Okay, click on reboot. Clear? Can I go and do this post installation steps from this virtual machine? Don't confuse. This is the Postgres 3 virtual machine. This is Postgres 4. It's fine. Okay, in the document also there you can see. So once installed all the things, the next screen would be, it's asking reboot only. Yeah, here you can see. So after this completed, if you select all the things, these many packages would be selected. It takes time to install 2539. If you want to, you can select. Okay, so you can say the next screen, click on reboot. The next screen would be, we have to click on reboot. Yes, its Linux mission is going to rebooting, restarting. Reboot means it's going to restarting the mission. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait. It's a restarting the mission. You can see, click on forward. Yes, I agree the license agreement. Yes, click on forward. Okay, so you can choose. Okay, I prefer the register letter time. Let me check. You can see, follow this. Okay, license agreement. Then yes, letter. I prefer to register at later time. Yes, you have to select this one. Radio button. Click on forward. No thanks. I will connect later. Click on this. Click on forward. Click on forward. Click on forward. Yes, click on finish. Changing KDump requires rebooting the system. No. Okay. Now you can see the system is ready. Now you can use this system. Postgres3.oracle.com. Click on other. So what is the default user in Linux? Tell me.
Root.
Yeah. So what password we given? Click on login. What password? Oracle. I given Oracle. So what password you provided while installation? With the same password, same user, we can able to log in this Linux virtual machine. This machine is ready. On top of this Linux virtual machine, we install a Linux operating system on this virtual machine. Now you can go and install anything. Any database you can install. Now operating system installed and the machine is ready. So we have to learn basic Linux commands. You don't know. This Linux operating system completely working on based on commands only. How to use this Linux operating system. How to work on this mission. If it is Windows, for everything with help of mouse you can do. But here everything is working based on commands only. All the commands where we can use. What is the there is a terminal. There is a terminal. So where the terminals exist, you can see. Go to the system applications, system tools. There is a terminal. You can say right click. Add this launcher to desktop. So for this virtual machine, this is the desktop. This is the desktop we call as this virtual machine desktop. The terminal I added just now. So this is the terminal we call as a terminal. In this we are using all the Linux commands only. When you say this is the username, @ this is the host name. Hash means, when you see hash means currently this mission logged with the root account only. When you see hash Linux system, currently the system is Someone is logging with the root account only. Hash means root, that's it. If it is normal user, not root account, instead of hash, we can see dollar. Instead of hash, we can see dollar symbol. When you see dollar symbol means it's a normal user, it's a not root account, it's not a super user. Okay. So for each and every mission, there is a IP address is there. How to know IP address this virtual machine? How to know IP address for Windows machine? Tell me. In Windows machine, how to know IP address? Yes, this is my laptop. I want to know this. What is the IP address? This Windows, my laptop, Windows machine. How to know IP address? Open the command prompt. There is a
Yes, sir.
IP config. IP config. You can see this is the IP address. You can see IPv4 address. This is the IP address of this Windows machine. But I want to find what is the IP address of this Linux machine. What is the IP address of this Linux machine? Here you can give command if config. If config in Windows IP config. Here you have to give if config inet address. This is the IP address of this virtual machine. Using this IP address, we can connect the putty. This is the virtual machine. Here copy paste is not working. To work on user friendly, we have to connect the putty. For this virtual machine, we have to connect the putty software. So we have to download putty software. Yes, let me download putty free download. Yes, click on this. You have to download putty. Choose the Windows operating system 64-bit. You can see, you can choose this one. Putty 64-bit. Windows installer. Yes, 64-bit. Choose the first one. The putty software is downloaded. After downloading putty software, just go to the folder. Just double click on. You can click on next. It is going to installing the putty software. Next. Yes, already installed in my place. Okay, that's why it's showing repair. In your case, next. Click on next. It's default installed C drive in Windows, not Linux. Okay, so you can install. So after installation, open the putty. You can search with putty. Yes, open putty. Yes. To connect any virtual machine via putty, we required a host name or IP address. What is the IP address? This I want to connect putty for this virtual machine. What is the IP address? 192.168.225.203. Let's see. Let's 192.168.225.203. Yes, click on open. To connect any virtual machine, we require IP address or host name. We know IP address. Give the IP address, click on open. It's first time, click on accept. So we have to log in, we have to connect this virtual machine. Which user? Default, what is the user? Root only. What is the password? Oracle. Same virtual machine I connected via putty. If here, if you selected means it's copied automatically. You can see. Yes, Control V. Yes, it's pasted. If you select anything, it's in putty, it's paste automatically. In the right click, it's going to paste. You can see right click. Right click. How many times you right click? It's already selected this string. How to paste in the putty itself? Right click. If it is Windows, how to copy? Control C. How to paste? Control B. But here everything is commands only. In putty, it's selected. When you selected this one, yes, it's copied automatically. You can see. So in this is the username. Currently logged with the root account. This is the host name. This is the we currently logged with this system. Root account. Hash means root account. When you see dollar means currently logged with this system, normal user, not root account. That is the, we have to understand this terminal. So this is the putty terminal. In virtual machine, how to run the commands? This terminal we have to use. Open the terminal, take the IP address. By using IP address, we can connect to putty software. If the virtual machine is down, we cannot connect from putty. Your virtual machine is up and running, then only we can access, we can connect from putty only. Clear? What are the post steps? How to take the IP address, how to connect putty? Any queries? If you want to increase this font size, just right click on the terminal white color in the top menu, click on change settings, appearance, click on change. You can choose number, whatever your number. You can see its font size increased. Like this, we can install Linux operating system. After installation, we can do post steps. We can start the virtual machine. We can take the IP address. We can connect the putty. Any queries? Let me know. No queries, right? If no queries, we'll continue tomorrow. So you have to practice more than 10 times today. Okay. Tomorrow I will ask you one of, okay, I want to show whether you install or not. Any queries, ping me in WhatsApp anytime. Okay, so there is a document is there, video is there, everything is there. Thing is, you have to spend time, you have to practice, that's it.
If you don't mind, sir.
Yes, yeah, good.
యాక్చువల్‌గా ఇప్పుడు మనం పుట్టిలో దాన్ని ఇలా మనం చేసాం కదా సార్. లాగిన్ చేసిన తర్వాత రూట్ కొట్టాం. తర్వాత పాస్వర్డ్ కొట్టాం కదా! బట్ ఇక్కడ లైనక్స్‌లో ఇప్పుడు అక్కడ పేస్ట్ చేసినా, ఇక్కడ పేస్ట్ చేసినా డైరెక్ట్ పేస్ట్ అవుతుంది కదా సార్. ఐ మీన్ కాపీ అవుతుంది కదా!
అక్కడ వర్చువల్ మిషన్ లోనా? ఇది వర్చువల్ మిషన్.
యాహ్!
ఇక్కడ వర్చువల్ మిషన్ లో if you select, it's not copying. Can see nothing.
ఓకే.
When you right click, it's not. Okay, to working on user friendly in real time also, the virtual machine is there in US. Currently, suppose we joined the company, we are working some project, US project. The US related virtual missions will be there in US. This server is running on US. We can connect via IP address, via putty only. They given IP address. They don't have access to this directly virtual machine.
ఓకే.
They given IP address, this mission IP address. They given this IP address, mission IP address, username, password. With the help of IP address, we can connect via putty.
ఓకే.
In real time, we don't have access to these virtual missions.
ఓకే సార్.
Suppose SBA project. For SBA project backend, they are using Linux. Yes, any project, the server should be there, database servers. The database server where they can keep, its headquarters is Mumbai.
ఓకే.
Okay, the virtual missions all are there in Mumbai, mostly in India.
Okay.
Or Chennai. Like this metropolitan cities they can keep because they need more secure. So like this in US also there are metropolitan cities are there. They can keep somewhere. They give IP address. Okay, these are the database servers IP address. These are the username. These are the password. You can use this IP address. You can connect and see. You can do your DBA work.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Any queries? Other queries? Anyone? Any other queries?